Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are... Conte! He's got away with one there. Rudiger cuts out the pass. Mbappe. And he's had a hit! And again the keeper stands strong.
Mbappe can only think of disappointment right now, but he'll get to appreciate just how good that save was.
Up for a header! Oh, that was no routine save.
Bellingham really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Up he goes! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have and Batistuta! Oh! Fantastic! About as smooth as it gets. Two, and we've barely begun here.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Oh, it's Batistuta. He's got a side of goal. Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Israel have their second corner now. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Well read, nice interception. A heavy challenge. And that is as far as they're going to go. Israel look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. David Villa!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Israel have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. He's picked his way through. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Real chance! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Hunis has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Oh, easy pickings there. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Driving on and making good progress. Shot could be on. Batistuta finds himself offside. Whistle goes again. It's another offside decision.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try. He's through here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. He's looking unstoppable. Terrific header, and the keeper couldn't hold it. No mistake. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
He's having a go! There was plenty of power on that. So, third corner of the game. Mbappe with the short one. Oh, what a climb! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Oh, that's delightful. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, nicely intercepted. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Nice control. David Villa! It's in! And there's the the goal they've been looking for.
Israel clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Israel go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That's good
Such
play.
good technique.
Mbappe. Bellingham. Always onto this. David Villa. David Villa! And more and more and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead.
And there's the hit. And somehow he kept it out.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, every time they've gone through the gears, Peter, they've looked like scoring. So provided they can stay well clear of the handbrake, they ought to be completely out of sight fairly soon.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. And the game has already resumed here. Had a shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Now it's Kante. Crossed into header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is felt.
He's had a hit! Goal! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty contest.
Decent hit! And it's in! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Clinical. Just hits one! And he hits the net! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
He's found a way past. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And that is a routine catch.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And back to the keeper they go. David Villa being hunted in packs.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave. David Villa! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
There's the header! And that's wide. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. No, that's been intercepted. Threads one in. He's through here. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Well, that is one way to stop him. Well timed, excellent interception. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, they've got it again. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Leganes have a free kick. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Showing great feet there.
Oh, great feet, that.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Israel are down to 10 men. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Rudiger. Conte. Gently done. And he's there to make the challenge. And that has left him in a heap. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Shooting chance! And yes, it's there! And so clear that one side are so much better. The scoreline entirely justified.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. He's found a way past. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow. Schneider has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the shot! He scores! And this is getting ridiculous, borderline crazy.
Yeah, it has become ugly for one, but the other is still delivering beauty.
How many? Just how many? Israel choosing to make the first change.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Habrá 6 minutos de descuento.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's beautifully... David Villa! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
It's a mighty effort! And he's spooned it over the bar. Batistuta pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And here's a chance! And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. That's that, the end. Israel can celebrate now. They have And so we reach a fork in the road.
Hello,
Fortunes
everybody,
can
and
turn
welcome
either
to
way
today's
from this
match.
point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Gnabry promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi puts his foot on the gas. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Wirtz. He's had it taken off him. He's looking wide. Wirtz. And it's Batistuta.
That was lovely, that.
And he's away. David Villa! It's him!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Number 8, David Villa.
Israel penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Look, I'm sure that silencing the crowd would have been mentioned in the dressing room beforehand. And just listen.
Can he get it through? Saka. Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Big chance! They've done it! And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And here's Messi. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. David Villa, he's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then. Speculative strike. Upamecano getting this one clear. He's tried one! That's got him rattled. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he's managed to get free. Oh, well played, well played.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rice cuts it out. Now it's Kane. And he's intervened well there. Messi. And the shot! It's in! And the comeback is complete!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And he's picked out the run. Great chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Israel with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter.
footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Hits one! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? There's such an...
And Messi! They are rampant! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So now the difference is 3.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Batistuta. The ball's gone astray. That is ended up in no man. Can he finish? And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, he did get himself into a good position, something for him to cling to.
They've played it short. Can he finish? And somehow he kept it out.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, super find. Well timed, excellent interception. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And that is out of play.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fitz. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe takes control of it and he's on the move. Saka gets it away. And there is the half-time whistle.
And just a quick reminder today to please drink responsibly. Anyone appearing intoxicated or behaving in an inappropriate manner will be removed.
And
Thank
the
you
action
very much
is
for your
back
cooperation.
underway.
Israel now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
Played back in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that.
Has a go! Well, that is remarkable.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Well, now and again. Goal! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Rice duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
It's become a case of men against boys. Kane, he's got away. Oh, that's a fine interception. Nicely aimed pass. Works it forward. He's had a hit! He's got a goal! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
70,987. Substitution on the field. Number 13.
It's their second corner of the game.
Coming on the field is number 11, Palmer.
Israel are looking to go forward now. Vinicius Junior trying to keep this in. Looking tidy in possession here. Messi. Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, terrible pass. And the shot! In he goes again. Fabian Ruiz. Mbappe. Can he put it away? That's another chance. Palmer. So what can they make of this?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Through the middle. Chance! And that's wide.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 21.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 4, Fabian Ruiz. Coming on the field, number 3.
Fiddles it through.
Hernandez. Number 6.
Pedri. No, that's been intercepted. Always onto this. He has found the way through. Mbappe. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. Messi in acres of space out wide. He's picked his way through. Chooses to go back. He's having a go. So, third corner of the game. Climbs up big! Oh, terrific save. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. That has been cut short. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Now it's Mbappe. He's through, it's one-on-one. Decent hit! It's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, they could break here. Played into space out wide. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Upamecano makes the interception. Barcola. That looks a cracking ball.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Drogba. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's fabulous. Has a look up and drives it forward. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's being shifted off it. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And that is that. Again, that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared. Great hits! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And we have our very first corner. Schneider with the short one. And he's straight offside. Madrid have it back and can go again. Oh, super find. He's shifting through the gears here. Dida deals with it effortlessly. Chance here to counter. Lizarazu, and he's managed to get free. Serginho, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Chance for the header! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better.
It's Drogba! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
The most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Drogba. Oh, that is a nice touch. And the header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Look, the defending wasn't too clever on that last chance. The cross had to be denied.
And again! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Quarter of an hour played. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Israel still without a single shot on target. Koundé. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yeah, he's had a hit! It's in!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Rudiger.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's found a way through. Shot a goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Lizarazu gets it away. Madrid are looking to go forward. He's tried one! Rice. And he'll shoot here. And the ball's come loose here. He's had it taken off him. David Villa. And that is expertly dealt with. And they win it back again. Mosquera calmly anticipates. And that has left him in a heap. Drogba. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Rice. There's no flag. He's found a way through. He's come in hard. Nicely aimed pass.
Israel certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone.
Snyder! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. He's got full. Harmlessly behind. Serginho. Lizarazu. And he's being shifted off it. Lizarazu just loves to go forward whenever he can. He has found the way through. Oh, that's ambitious. And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Batistuta. Lizarazu. Serginho. And he's intervened well there. Adams. Rice. Mbappe. That looks a good ball through. That is ended up in no man's land. Lizarazu promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Drogba. Serginho. Snyder.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's.
Fallen! Bellingham. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Corner number 3 coming up. Tries a header! And somehow he has kept that out. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. There's the shot! And he's found the net! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Israel get their 4th corner. And it's been taken short. Snyder! That was superb goalkeeping.
Snyder really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They're up to 5 corners now. It's a mighty effort! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Lizarazu and Serginho. Lizarazu. So nearly the perfect ball. Serginho. Bellingham. He can run onto that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Rice kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Dijk cuts it out. Drogba. Serginho.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Played out to the left flank. He's picked his way through. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Israel have themselves a chance from the spot. This to complete the turnaround. And they've turned it round. And he does it with ice in his veins.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
Adams gets it clear. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Here comes the corner. Madrid have their second corner now.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, good-looking ball. That is a great pick-out. David Villa is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that's gone loose. Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
Great feat, that.
Forlan. Tries a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Gets a good foot in there. Good spot, he's seen the run. Great chance! It's run loose, decent hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Spread out to the left. Lizarazu is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Climbs up big! And the lead stays intact, just.
Yeah, he was just a little too eager to get his chance away there, and it could have level matters.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
So, time for
27.
changes on both sides, actually.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
El dorsal 8.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
El dorsal 21. Owen. Se va a realizar un cambio.
That's been intercepted. That pass isn't the best. Ball is over the line.
There they go, hunting again.
Bastoni. Now it's Messi. Adams getting this one clear. And here's Owen. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, extra time looms now, but that leveller creates great impetus, and they've got to fancy their chances of pinching victory from what looked like the jaws of defeat. You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Lizarazu. Oh, that's fabulous. Mbappe. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, this looks sharp. Now he's off and running. Lizarazu. Can he get it through? Haaland. Lizarazu. He rises! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! Great header, made it look easy.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid, added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So that is it, the end of the road. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Israel really looked like they were just second to everything, disjointed even. Yeah, it was a high-intensity game, and that may have gotten to some of the players, but even so, it was just disappointing on a lot of levels.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.